Hello, welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. This isn't the sort of thing I usually put on Comichat to talk about. Usually I'm talking about something new, not talking about a reprint of material from the 70s. But boy, this was the best single dollar you could spend this last week. It was a fun adventure. I might actually own the original What If, but I haven't read them all. I've got a bunch stored away, and I plan to read them like on a rainy day sometime. But check it out. So Iron Man has summoned some Avengers. It's like, let's look through the dimensional portal thing. Oh, look, it's the 50s. We got Elvis. We got Eisenhower. Oh, yeah. I love Lucy. Man, they even mentioned this stuff. Like, most people liked Ike, but everyone loved Lucy. And so now we have this agent being chased by the Black Dragon motorcycle gang, who I missed the Black Dragon thing, and I thought they were just like sailors at first. I should have realized, no, he's in San Francisco, in Chinatown. So clearly, he's being chased by like a local street gang. Now, there's two reasons I'm talking about this book today. One is I want you to go buy it because it was fun. This was absolutely fun. Look at this late 70s coloring style. Every panel, things pop. I could go get my Tomb of Dracula off the shelf, bring it over here, and show you the same coloring style. It's dynamic. It keeps the eye moving. I mean, like in a modern comic book, I go, where's the background? Where's the background? But this big red field just tells me, boom, action happened. Action. So this gentleman here, Mr. Wu, who I don't know if he's an old Marvel character or not, he's getting the gang together. So we got 3D Man, we got Marvel Boy. These are the two characters I actually recognize. And he sends Marvel Boy in his rocket ship to go get Gorilla Man, who I think I saw in a Wikipedia article, But so, number one, this was a lot of fun. Number two, I'm surprised they'd publish this. Number one, I don't like today, because it's clearly like a Yellow Menace comic book. So they get the gang together. We're going to flip through that. Nomura makes a little cameo. This jungle girl who I don't remember, what was her name? Like Jan of the Jungle? Yeah, Jan of the Jungle shows up. I don't remember her at all. Nomura, of course, I know. They get Robot Man. And Venus, the goddess of love, shows up. And we cut back and forth between them, the modern Avengers, and then the villains. In fact, we find the page where we see the villains. Here we go. So, when you're fighting basically Dr. Fu Manchu and he's just a person, that's not a big enough threat to require a bunch of superheroes, right? Right? Naturally. So he's been working with this Nazi here. And so they've got Skullface, the Great Video. Because Video has to do with vision, and he's got like eye lasers. Electro. Not to be confused with the Spider-Man villain Electro. And the Cold Warrior. I actually kind of like his design. He's got like a skeleton skull thing going on here, because he has like no lips. I actually kind of like the way he looks. So anyway, so we got electric powers, cold powers, eye lasers, and someone who's just strong because he's dead. And so they're sent to kidnap Eisenhower, and they do. And they do. So the heroes show up, and they have to have a crazy super battle, of course. Robot Man comes running through. Oh, and just like the actual Avengers, the heroes have some conflicts of their own that they have to work out, too. I skipped over those pages because I don't want to spoil everything. But there's like some good conflict between the heroes. They don't get along right away. They're their own independent characters. And so that's the villain's niece. She's in love with the FBI guy. And there's just lots of crazy fighting. Speed, power. Like when it starts off, the villains have the upper hand. They ambush them. They've got them outmatched. But the heroes start figuring out like what combination of their powers work against the right person. They figure out how to work together. Like here, Marvel Boy and Gorilla Man throw two bad guys together. There's a big crash. Oh, it's a great adventure. It's a great adventure. I love What If books. I think they're a lot of fun. They let you try out crazy ideas in a safe place. Like the other What If that came out this week in True Believers was this one, which is an alright story. I have trouble accepting Jane Foster as being worthy to carry the mantle of Thor. Or the hammer of Thor, I guess, because Thor's not really a mantle. But it is in this case. It's fine for crazy ideas to be in a What If story, because that's exactly the purpose of What If. Actually, she was a really great Thor. She called herself Thordis in that book, and it was wonderful. I've never read that story before. I had a lot of fun reading it. It goes through summarizing like entire journey into mystery books and single panels and stuff, and narrating the crazy thing as she's beating up various villains. But this was a fantastic $1 plus tax. Wonderful experience. Great book. Best single dollar you could spend this past week on a new comic book. I so got my money's worth out of it. I would rather have paid... Hold on. No, that's it. Here it is. Sorry. I had to dig it out. I would, like, if you swap the price points and you would charge me $4.99 for this and $1 for this would have been worth it. That wouldn't have been. Like, that's where we're at. This book was so bad. It's not even worth free. Why? And then you turn around, you reprint this great story from 1978 or something. Say on the inside. See, What If number 9. Yeah, that had to be like 78 or 79. I think there was a date in here, like on the end of the story. 1978. There it is. Fantastic book. If you're not picking up these True Believers, you're missing out on some real gems that are getting reprinted. This is one of them. I'll see you all next time. You'll have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until then, bye-bye.